Alright, Ron, pleasure as always, my man.
Yes, Jason.
Great to see
Looking
you
forward.
again.
Yes.
So the last time we were together, we were working on your ball position and just making sure that that club was going through the target line a little more freely, a little more straighter to the target.
Okay.
So with what we've done with the last lesson, what are your goals and expectations of today and going forward?
Well, I hope that I've improved the ability to hit the ball and only the ball and hit it properly. And the position is everything, right? For me,
Exactly.
if I don't get it right, I'm never gonna hit it. So.
And when we find that position correctly, then it frees you up. It's almost like an automatic free up. You're able to get through the ball. You get a nice crisp, clean strike,
Right.
and then
Okay.
we're off to the races because then things get just so much easier for you.
Okay.
So we're gonna continue to work on the ball position, and I'm gonna throw a couple more things in there for you today that hopefully we can take out of.
Okay.
But right now we'll do a little stretch here just to get a little limbered up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you just want to sort of get in your golf position with your stance, put your club out front, and just sort of swing it around, and we're gonna hold it there for 5 seconds, and then we'll swing it for the front, and we're gonna come around and hold it there for 5 seconds.
I'm sorry.
That's
I got
okay.
too close to the edge of that. I knew it. I didn't.
That's all good.
Yeah.
We'll get
Okay.
going here.
Try it one more.
We'll do that one more time,
Okay.
yeah. We'll come back and we'll hold it there for 5. And then we'll bring it out. And we'll go through again. Alright. Cool.
Okay.
And now we'll bend over as far as we can comfortably. We'll just sort of stretch out that lower back and the hamstrings. We'll just go till we can't go any farther. No need to stress it. Hold it there for 5. Come back up. And we'll do it once more. Feel it in the back of the legs and the lower back.
There's a little popping.
It's just getting loosened up.
Yeah.
Alright, Ron, so with golf being up and down, great some days and some days they're average.
Yeah.
What would you say about your physical limitations, about your body that makes golf a little more challenging?
Well, of course, I'm 72 years old now, so a lot of things have changed, and we've tried to change things, which are all new. So it's a matter of getting comfortable and working with you on this stuff, so I'm always in a position to hit the ball rather than not hit the ball and my head come up or something. And my hand, I do have a bad hand. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't hinder it. I don't grip the club as tight with that right hand as I
And that certainly doesn't hurt.
Yeah, so, but, and there are balance issues, that sort of thing, so and I play, a lot, so
And you're able to walk the course when necessary too, which is
I can, yeah.
which is a bonus. It makes it a little more fun.
Yeah, if I don't try to carry too much weight and walk too fast, I'm pretty good.
There you
right?
have it.
So, yeah. So I'm pretty,
Another question for you, your skill level. How long have you been playing? What's your handicap at now?
Well, I've been playing, I think, around 15 years or so. This last time, I played when I was younger, a lot of things. When I started out and keeping a handicap and stuff, I started out around 34, 35. Got it down to as low as 23, 22. Could fairly consistently play bogey golf, once or twice a week, maybe, which I play every day. So, but that's the gist of it. So I have gotten some better with the lessons. So
How many
hoping
rounds?
it continues.
How many rounds do you figure you got in this year?
I know how many I got.
How many did you get in this year?
151.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, you know, I love to play. I like to hit the golf ball.
And that, yeah, that's very important that you enjoy to be out there, you want to be out there, and that'll be that. Yeah.
If I hit 3 good shots, I don't care if it's a double bogey.
Very true.
You know, so.
Good.
All right, Ron. Let's get you to hit 5 golf balls here.
Okay.
Just do your thing. Just wanna see you hit a few balls and see how you make out.
Okay. A little thin.
There you go. Grip looked really good there. Excellent. Now we're starting to come alive. Now we're starting to get there.
Okay.
Those are getting a much solid strike. I like how those are coming. Gonna stand back here for a second and have a little look. Awesome.
So what now, Jason?
Alright, my man, let's get hit one more golf ball here. And then we'll really get into, there's a couple things I noticed I would like to really work on here. Alright. Let me see your driver for a second.
Okay.
And we'll switch spots here. So what we need to do is I'm always talking about the 2/3.
Okay, yeah.
So like our front third is gonna be where our driver, our 3-wood, 5-wood is gonna be.
Okay.
Our middle third is gonna be right where our mid iron, say our 8 iron or smack dab in the middle of the feet.
Okay.
And then your 5 iron or so is going to be just in between those thirds into a comfortable position, and your wedges are just going to be on that back line. I never like to have a club like a full swing played back off the heel, because then you're just going to drive the club right into the ground.
Yeah.
We're not going to get the best contact out of it.
Okay.
So we're going to come in. We're going to get that driver up into that front third, right off of the heel.
Okay.
And we're going to come back over this line. We had that little T behind
Yes.
it. Come straight back. Get a nice full swing that we can comfortably.
Okay.
And that's the main thing, is comfortably. We're going to go back as best we can. And then we're going to sling that club down the line and get that club going on a better path. And we'll get the ball going on a better path. Things will start to look up.
Okay.
So, but the biggest...
One question, how far down the line will I continue before it starts to go another way?
We're not going to hold on to it.
Okay.
We're just going to get that club going down until we start to
up
get
in
comfortable.
here. Yeah, okay, I see.
We'll get it going, and then when the body starts to turn, and that sort of leads into the second part that I really wanted to bring up. Those few balls that you've hit, the back foot is very flat to the ground.
Okay.
So we've got to get that foot, toe down, heel up, and that will help get the weight. So we're going to start 50-50. The weight will gradually come back just to the inside of the foot.
Okay.
And then when we come through, everything's going to post up onto the left leg, and the toe down, heel up.
Okay.
That's going to help you get all your weight through the golf ball.
Okay.
So alright, let's get you to come in here one more time. Thank you, good sir. Get yourself up. Get yourself set comfortably.
I like that, okay.
That's so much better.
Okay,
Just one more little thing.
okay.
I'd like for you to back up from the ball a tiny bit. So if we
Something like this?
we originally, you wanted to start here. So I think if we can get you back right about here, just gives you a little bit more room between your stomach and the club.
Okay,
It's going to allow a little freer backswing and a little freer and easier to get it down the line.
okay. Whoops.
Aha, there we go.
Caught me.
That looks good. Better. Let's see what I hit on the tape here right quick. See, now that brought it from the heel more towards the center of the club face.
Okay.
And just the sound of that one was a lot more, had a lot more oomph behind it, a lot more zing behind it.
Okay.
So we can just get you a tiny bit further from the ball, that nice easy swing, back and down the line. I think that's going to start to make a big difference for you.
Okay.
All right, Ron, now's your chance to get some practice in, and you just hit some balls, work on what we've been talking about,
Okay.
and then I'm just going to come through, excuse me, and reinforce the positives, and we'll talk about the negatives, and we'll get those into positives.
Okay. Quick.
So, if
Okay.
you will, sir, that stance looks a lot better. Ball's perfectly off the heel. You've got some good, yeah, that looks, grip looks fine. Alright. Let's gotta get that foot, toe down, heel up. Just like the boys on tour. So they've got that camera out front, and every time they come through, that camera's on them. We want you to be in the spotlight here. This is your chance to be on that big stage, so get that nice full follow through. Better, my man, better. We can even just bring this toe up slightly. Right there, yes. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Grip looks good. Alright, we were quick there.
Okay, yeah.
We were quick. We didn't get that split little pause at the top, let everything settle, and then come down through.
Okay.
So we just got to get a tiny bit smoother on that top part when we get to the pause. Just that nice, easy. You told me earlier that with your hand you've got a nice loose grip on the club.
Yes.
So let that nice loose grip translate into the backswing, into the follow through. Everything is nice and loose, nice and comfortable. There. Better.
Okay.
The balance after that one was better. The toe went down, the heel come up. That was much better on it. Come on. Here we have it. Ball position starting to look. Let's just take this toe, Ron, and take it back a tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, we'll get that foot back, get that nice comfort level between your hands and your stomach. Still, just that, we get that tiny little pause at the top,
Yeah.
right? So let's, looks good. Let's get the weight right on the toe, right on the balls of our feet there. A nice smooth golf swing.
I wasn't balancing on it.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay, man. Oh.
Okay. We lose a key.
Yeah, we gotta back up. Nice and comfortable. Good smooth swing. The the toe down, heel up is starting. It's starting to get a little more natural looking.
How about my path?
Path
Is it
is.
getting better?
I'm gonna stand back here, but
Okay.
yes, from this visual point, the path is looking more out the line.
Okay.
That looks cool. I'm just gonna sneak back here for a minute. All right. Beautiful. You can back across that marker perfectly, and the club it right down the line. That's looking tremendously better. No doubt. No doubt, sir.
I'll have to take this tape with me to the golf course.
I can rent you that. Setup looked good. The ball position, the driver was great. Is there any questions, comments so far?
I seem to be a little off balance when I'm finishing my swing too, I think.
Yeah.
Is that, am I not on my balls
So
on my
let's-
feet or what?
Let's really get the weight. So it's right along here, from the
Okay.
balls of your toes.
Okay.
And then 50% of your weight here, and 50% of your weight here on the toes, so on each foot at the start, so we're nice and centered. Then we'll come back, it's just going to come into the foot,
Okay.
go right through, but like I said earlier, that nice smooth runward golf swing. There. You're not stumbling, you're
I
not
didn't
falling.
stumble, yeah.
Exactly. Balance was much better.
Okay.
Much better. And while we're doing this and while you're hitting these, just try to remember how the club feels at different points. Remember how your balance feels. Try to use these little learning curves as their artillery.
Okay.
These here will help you help you figure your own swing out a little bit when you're on the course.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Good, very good. Just push.
Push that a little.
Just barely, yeah. Excellent. There. That was starting to come through. You still took that little pause. You had good speed coming through, but you were smooth enough that you didn't lose your balance. You kept yourself over the golf ball better. No, that was
My hand and arm positions are reasonably where they should be.
yes.
Okay.
Feel your weight coming just slightly towards me. Just that good, smooth golf swing. There. That's starting to. How's that starting to feel to
Well,
you?
it's starting to feel, it's like I always think, like even, that I don't really know I'm doing it, but after I've finished, I can feel it happening.
No, I'm really starting to. Excuse me. I'm really starting to like where this is going. Okay. So that we were just a little up on that one. We hit the ball on the bottom of the driver.
Yes.
So that was just, there wasn't quite that pause at the top that helped. That
Okay.
when you don't take that pause, it brings your head up, brings your body up. So we just got to get that little tiny pause, and get the hands a little more towards the left leg. There, yes sir, yes sir.
I think I actually had some wrist in that
You
one.
did, yes. You got the wrist coming fairly early on that one, and I think that was a good key for your swing. Ball position looks great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what half a dozen now. There's been no fall back, no stumble through it. your
Yes.
balance is coming much better on.
I think part of that balance was my feet. Like I tend to kind of open my feet up sometimes. I think I lose the balance if I get these toes. If I get them straight, I don't know where they should be, but
Your toes can be straight or they can be slightly open as
yeah.
long as we're not pigeon toed.
Yeah, I
As
seem to
soon as
have
we
more
get,
balance with them. With them.
as soon as the
straight.
toes get in, there's not,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
Maybe
much,
that's what it is. I
it's
feel
a
that.
lot more difficult to keep our balance.
Okay. Let's try that. Good swing.
And you're keeping your height good. There's no here in the backswing and the like, there's no
Okay.
big movement into it, so that's good. That's excellent. We're just gonna keep on focus on that club going down the line.
So, try this again.
That looks good. The ball position is fine. Okay. So one suggestion here, and it's gonna come back to this hand,
Okay.
where this hand has some problems and doesn't quite have the strength. I'm really believing that where this one is a little weaker, this one is taking over in the strength department.
Okay.
And with this hand being gripping tighter, it's coming up your arm into your shoulders, and it's not allowing you that ease.
Okay.
So if we can take your left hand and just relax it a little tiny bit, so that both hands are nice and comfortable on the club,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna freewheel it back nice and smooth, and that there should allow that little pause at the top, and it'll allow the club to go down the line a little bit more ease and a little more smooth, okay?
Okay. So right hand's okay. Just try to relax the left hand.
Yes, you just grip with your right hand as you always would,
Okay.
but that left hand, your top hand, just ease. You
Get a little more palm out of it, maybe.
you and your granddaughters are going hand in hand down the beach.
Okay.
You got your hands just nice and sort of intertwined. There's no strength, there's no pressure on her fingers. You're just going for a walk. That's how I would like for you to hold that top hand, that left hand, just nice and easy.
Okay. So, in doing that, I'm tending to grip it in here. Here, do I move it down towards my fingers a little more?
No, that's good. Just
No,
just take the pressure
Yeah.
out of the fingers. Just
If I
just-
take some of my palm off of it, it seems
just
like I'm
just
not gripping
hold
it as
just
hard.
hold it instead of trying to squeeze it.
Okay.
Nice and easy for me.
I never tried this before.
And the bounce was better.
Yeah.
The toe was a bit better.
Try that again.
Let's go that again. Ball position is looking tremendously better, Ron. Night and day. Need some relax for me. Just quick. Just quick. Yeah, let's go one more here for you.
My brain was quick, I guess.
So nice relaxed hands.
This got to be the one.
And just nice and relaxed, just that good old fashioned Ron-word golf swing.
The club had a little bit there, but
You lost your balance a little bit,
Okay.
but this is moving much better.
I can feel that.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
that's the path that we're wanting to take now. Just nice and that top hand, nice and relaxed. Allow everything just to free a little, just flow
Yeah.
a little freer,
Okay.
and
That's
yeah,
gonna take some work.
it's gonna take a little bit of time,
Yeah, okay.
but
I'll work on it.
we've got some ideas for that.
Okay.
Go.
All right, Ron. I think we made some pretty good progress today.
Okay.
I'd like for you to tell me 3 things that you've taken from today's lesson that you're going to take home and practice on and work with here over the winter. And
Okay. Well, I think the first one, of course, would be my ball position, which was way off, and was keeping me from doing some things that I should do. So I need to build this into my work and be proper. I'm standing too close to the ball. My left hand grip, I'll have to work on that. That doesn't feel right yet. I still can't quite let go of the club. So that one. And I think by doing this and loosening the hand, I can get a lot more body turn now, which will probably make my shots go more where I think they're gonna go. I don't know, so.
exactly.
So that would be the 3 things that I would think.
And with that left hand grip here in the springtime when we get back going, I want to take the grip off of your driver, and I want to try to put 2, maybe 3 layers of tape on the
Okay.
top half just to build it up, just to relax that hand a little bit more potentially.
Okay,
But
makes sense.
but the ball position, your ball position is night and day difference with the driver. Now you did have it played too far back in the stance. Now it's getting up on the heel.
Okay,
So between the ball position, that hand, and just allowing yourself to ease through the ball, I think there's going to be quite a big difference coming for you for the 2019 season, and I'm really excited to see what you're going to come up with, and I'm excited to be working with you. It's a lot of fun.
it was a good session today. I feel that I have something that I can work on when I go home. Sometimes it's too complicated, but I feel good about that.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Anything else? Maybe are there any tricks to this left-hand thing that might help me clue in and tell me when I have enough pressure?
Well, as far as your grip, like your left hand is perfect.
Okay,
It's not you can't see too many knuckles, you can't see your palm, you just got the back of your hand, like your grip is perfect.
okay,
And so it's just a matter of just even when you're driving, one hand on the steering wheel, you clench it or you can relax it.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that we need to do is just relax it. Like your grip is fine.
okay.
It's just a matter of
I have,
loosening this hand, which will in turn loosen that entire arm and get you a little more free, a little more smooth.
well, I tend to lay this in my palm a lot. Will it loosen any if I get it down lower into my fingers a little more?
Yes,
And I've got the control down here instead of up here?
yes, because if it's in, like if I put it there and grab, I can get a nice
Okay.
gentle
Okay,
grip onto it.
because I'm putting it
But
there.
if I get it in my palms, I naturally want to hold it a little bit tighter.
Okay, because that's my natural way to do it, so I just need to let it come down more in my fingers like my right hand
And
is.
it's not a grip transformation. It's
No.
just a slight adjust and a slight bit of pressure taken
Yeah.
off. So
Okay.
it's nothing to be alarmed about. It's not going
No.
to take 6 months to change.
Yeah, I can feel that
Cool.
down in my fingers.
All right, Ron. Today was an absolute pleasure as always.
Thank you.
You pick up things well. I just always enjoy our time together. It's always a lot of fun, and I think when we take these 3 things home and work on, things are gonna get a lot better, and we're gonna enjoy golf so much more.
I can feel the difference, and I can work with that now.
Awesome, man.
If not, I'll call you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Cool.